Raila Amolo Odinga's spirit has refused to rest. Kenyans and politicians are still talking about Raila Amolo Odinga anytime they get forums to talk politics. We've seen presidents in Kenya being buried, but upon those presidents being buried, they are forgotten. It appears not with Raila Amolo Odinga. On the day Raila Odinga was being buried, this man Contextualizing told Kenyans what Raila Odinga discussed with him. We all know this was a very close Raila Odinga's friend. On the burial day, he spoke in Bondo. Today again, the man has come out to expose what he might have discussed with Raila Odinga on their way from Dubai. Listen to this before we continue.
Baba alinieleza mimi personally ya kwamba anataka watu wake wa ODM kwa ujumla wakuwe kwenye hii serikali, na ya kwamba alikuwa anaenda kuendorse Rais William Samoei Ruto. Siku hiyo tukija kutoka Dubai, tulivyoingia akaenda Agile, aliwaeleza wale ya kwamba anataka watu kwanza waachane sori ya 27 ili aweze kufanya party kuwe na nguvu. Na lakini mimi ninachowaeleza alichokuwa akiwa kwa roho yake ni ya kwamba ODM imuendorse President William Samoei Ruto ikiwa iko very strong, so that aweze kushinda na points nyingi sana. So it was very clear what Baba's heart, where Baba's heart was. I was with him most of the final moments of his life, and it was very clear, and there was no black or white in it. It was there was no any other color other than black and white, as clear as the day and night, that he endorsed William Samoei Ruto for president of 2027. It is my duty and obligation to make sure that Baba's will is fulfilled in terms of politics, and where his mind was and his heart was. I have a duty to say that as a Muslim, Baba was fully with the president, and he wanted his people to be part of 2027 government. We are fully behind you, Mr. President.
What do you think Contextualizing is trying to achieve? Is he after his own personal interests, or is he just out to let Kenyans know what his friend Raila Odinga wanted? I want us to put those remarks into perspective for Kenyans to see clearly what could be happening here. If you are watching us but you have not yet subscribed, subscribe, give the video a like. Let's proceed. We are told, dead men tell no tales. Raila Amolo Odinga is dead, but maybe the spirits are telling us some tales. Maybe. Raila Odinga was a politician. He was not an angel or a pastor. He was a politician. Politics is all about political interests, about acquiring power. Not once but several, Raila Odinga spoke about the handshake, and he also spoke about ODM party come 2027. And this is a topic we've discussed here severally. Raila wanted power. And Raila wanting power, he wanted to put ODM party in a position of getting power. In 2027, if Raila Odinga was still alive, if he was to make a choice between working with William Ruto or maybe joining the opposition, Raila could have chosen working with William Ruto, provided he had a good deal from William Samoei Ruto. I think that's exactly what Raila Amolo Odinga could have done. And I also might be wrong, but I'm just trying to analyze it the way I see it. If Raila Odinga could have been alive by 2027, before he even negotiated with the opposition, or before ODM fielded its own candidate, Raila could have first negotiated with William Ruto. In the event those negotiations failed, then ODM fielding its candidate could have then come up, or Raila Odinga supporting the opposition. Those could have come up after maybe his negotiation with Ruto failed. So Raila's first option was to negotiate with Ruto. ODM should also insist on that. They should not support Ruto blindly. And this is an issue I keep on repeating here. ODM by now should not be supporting Ruto blindly. If at all, they must start supporting Ruto now. Let them sit William Ruto down at a table. Let them agree. What will Ruto give them in 2027? Let them do those campaigns in public. Let them tell Kenyans in public now that Ruto will be going for the presidency. Then his running mate will be so and so. That's what they should be doing. If at all, they must start singing 2 terms now. They must all agree, and Ruto must also accept that so and so will be my running mate. I think that will put to rest all these discussions. Let Ruto sit down. Let ODM party sit down. Yes, Ruto wants ODM leaders to start singing 2 terms now. What is he going to give them in 2027? Let Ruto also go around the country saying, my deputy will be so and so. When Uhuru Kenyatta was the president, Uhuru used to go around the country telling Kenyans the agreement they had with Ruto, that kumi yangu, kumi ya Ruto. That's what ODM leaders should be pushing by now. Not just singing 2 terms, but Ruto is silent on who will deputize him. The mere fact that Salah was making those remarks in front of Ruto dilutes their authenticity. And questions can now be asked. Is he making those remarks for his own personal gains? Does he want some favors from Ruto? Such questions can be asked. It could have been more prudent of Okech to make those remarks not in a campaign rally being attended by William Ruto. Let me stop it there. If you are watching us but you have not yet subscribed, subscribe, give the video a like. Any person watching us outside Kenya, drop a comment, let us know from which part of the globe you are watching us from. If possible, subscribe, give the video a like. Thank you. God bless you. God bless Kenya.